to another video. So today I'm back here for another speed build, and today we're going to go ahead and do the 5x5 build challenge. So if you want to go ahead and download this, I did put it up on the gallery. My origin ID is real Thomas TV1. So I think that this idea, like this kind of challenge, came around quite a long time ago, because I have seen quite a few of them in the community over the last, I would say, a good year or so, and I just never have gotten around to it. But recently I have been doing a few more sort of like tiny home builds and things like that, and I think, what was it, the modern tiny home I did. And sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath because I literally just ran up the stairs. Anyway, so I did that not too long ago, and then I was kind of thinking, well, what else can I do? Because I feel like all tiny homes kind of turn out to be sort of modern in terms of their kind of, you know, theme. And I thought that I've never done one of these 5x5 or 4x4. There's probably 3x3 as well by this point. And yeah, so I thought I'll give it a go, and I'm actually really happy how it turned out. So like I said, it is up on the gallery. So I went with kind of like a red and black theme, which I know I do all the time, and I really need to start branching out, which I have been doing actually. But I just kind of felt like doing it for today, so I just went ahead and did it. And as you can see, we just did a little kitchen area there. I did do a little counter like coming around where you just saw that me trying to put that little room divider in. So I could put a little sort of like an island seating area, but not an actual island, if that makes sense, just like counter seating. But it wouldn't really fit, so I didn't actually put a dining table in here. To be honest, I could have probably fit it in if I just managed the space a little bit better, but you know what, it's fine. And you can still sit on the bed as well. There's a pretty big TV in here, as you can see as well, so I suppose that makes up for it. And yeah, so I don't know when this is going up, but it's currently the 14th, Valentine's Day today. And I don't really know when it's going up yet. Like, probably next week. I'm kind of all over the place at the minute for video schedules, because I'm actually on like a half-term break, which is basically where we have a week off here in the UK this week, in like students and stuff. So yeah, I've just been kind of getting as many videos as I can recorded, and you know, seeing how much I could do before I go back, because I just want to, you know, try and get ahead of myself a little bit, so I'm not too stressed when I go back, you know, because like, college is pretty oh god, my voice went there. College is pretty stressful at the minute, and you know, kind of with all the YouTube stuff as well. Even though I really enjoy it, you know, it's just good to get ahead of myself sometimes. I used to actually pre-record like a lot. At the minute, I normally pre-record probably like 3 days to a week in advance, which is still quite a lot, but compared to what I used to do, I used to be like 2 weeks ahead or more, ahead of my schedule, like all times, which, you know, is quite a lot. But you know, it's sometimes a good thing, but also some things where I talk about in that particular video, and then it goes up 2 weeks later, the things I talked about aren't really relevant anymore, if that makes sense. So yeah, try not to do it as much, but also at the same time, if I do videos like the day before it's due to go up, it is kind of more stressful doing it that way as well. So, you know, I just try to shorten the time that I pre-record videos. So we're just working on the kind of like the outside coverings here. I wasn't actually too sure what to go for. Like, well, as you saw, I wanted to go for red and black on the inside, but I was like, well, do I want to do it on the outside or make it a little bit different? But I did decide to go put that on the outside. At first, I did actually, you may have just seen that, I went ahead and used, well, that stone from Vampires, and also the siding that we got from Bowling Night Surf Park. So I went ahead and used that. But then I was kind of thinking, well, it looks a little bit too light, and it just wasn't that much definition to it, I suppose. So I went ahead and took the red wall covering and put that there. So now we're just working on a little bit of landscape, and as you can see, I didn't go too overkill on this because, as you can see, it is a very small home, and I didn't really want the landscaping to kind of, you know, take up too much room and kind of overpower everything, I suppose you could say. So I just did a little bit there. Got a few trees and things. So as you can see, we do have a little porch area on the home there at the side. Now, I don't really know if that is kind of counted in the rules. I would have checked the rules, but I don't know who created this, because it's been a while since it was, you know, first started. But yeah, so I think that you get everything that you need in the 5x5 area, like to live, and then you can do kind of decorative stuff outside, as you can see. So the porchway isn't necessary to live. You don't need a porch to stay alive. But yeah, so I just added that as a little bit of extra decoration. And you can see there, I just put a room divider there, which I believe is from Vintage Glamour on the outside, just as a little bit of decoration. And because those windows are really big, and I wanted to do that because of just letting more light in, because it is a pretty small home. I wanted to go ahead and do that because it just looked a little bit bare on the front, and I thought I added a little bit more decoration, and at the same time it kind of added a little bit more privacy as well, so I thought that, you know, that was great. I also put some curtains on the inside as well, but, you know, it's just something extra, I suppose. So we're just going in with the flooring and the inside wall coverings here. Did a little bit of stone there next to the kitchen and also in the bathroom. And yeah, so I'm like, I feel like I've been talking about the build too much. I normally have something else to say, but to be honest, everything's been pretty boring at the minute, so there's nothing really a whole lot to talk about. Well, actually there is. The Jungle Adventure trailer just came out. Like I said, I'm recording this on the 14th, and this is probably going up a week after this though. But yesterday the trailer came out for the new game pack, and I'm actually really excited for it. It's not really something I was expecting to get. Well, I mean, of course, from the teaser back in January, but before that I wouldn't really think of having something like this, to be honest. But I'm still really happy with it, and it looks so amazing. And I haven't really done any kind of builds that have the themes that we're going to be getting with this Jungle Adventure stuff back, really, game pack. So I'm really excited to start doing some builds. I haven't really got that many ideas yet, so I don't really know, but I do have a few. But if you have any ideas I could do with the new game pack, that'd be really helpful. So please let me know if you have any ideas at all. It can be build ideas, create some ideas, or anything else really. That'd be really helpful. So right now we're just putting in some shelves and things like that. Now I wanted to put these in because this is a tiny home, and I know like in real life you see a lot of these tiny homes where they're trying to make the most of the storage that's available. So they have, you know, storage cabinets in everywhere you look really. So I kind of wanted to do that in here as well. I mean, it's not really functional stuff, it's just for decorative purposes, but you know, I think it adds to the feel of what a tiny home looks like in real life. So right at the end of this bed here, we're just going to put in a little bookshelf and also a desk. I really want to go for that one right there from Fitness Stuff and this glass desk, but it didn't really fit. So I just went ahead and used one of the wall bookshelves as well from base game and put that there instead. And there we go. So I just put a little coat rack there for a bit of extra decoration. And we're just going in with a few finishing touches and we'll be pretty much finished with the build. I was actually going to do face cam for this video, but you know, it's only 8 minutes. Well, I mean 9 minutes, but the actual video part is about 8 minutes before we jump into screenshots. So you know, I didn't really want to kind of rush anything, so I'm just going for a voiceover today. Normally, recently I have been doing like a mansion build every Sunday, and with that I do face cam because, you know, it is a little bit different and just to kind of do something a little bit special, I suppose. And I don't know why so many people request to say face cam. Like, I don't know why you want to look at this face, but you know, you requested, so there you go. Anyway, so we're pretty much finished with the build here. We're just going in with a few finishing touches. I really hope you enjoyed. If you have any other tiny home kind of ideas you have that you want me to do, then please let me know, or even any kind of like the 4x4, I'll do that as well. So thanks for watching, make sure to leave a like, share and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!